Despite not having a big budget for promotion like AAA games, some indie games can still receive big recognition, such as Hollow Knight Silksong and Claire Obscure Expedition 33. But there are also indie games that go under the radar. Hello guys, welcome to Indie Games Hub, and today we are going to see 15 underrated indie games in 2025. We start the list with Pale Coins. Pale Coins is a handcrafted pixel art action RPG that blends classic top-down exploration with the punishing strategic combat typical of the Souls-like genre. Players are cast into a land filled with goblin-infested dungeons, diverse biomes ranging from volcanoes to lightless caverns, and formidable bosses that demand precise timing and skill. The gameplay focuses heavily on discovery and character growth, offering a vast arsenal of melee, ranged, and magic weapons, alongside a deep equipment system where rare items grant unique movement abilities or powerful spells. Eschewing modern handholding, the experience encourages players to uncover the world's lore and branching quest lines at their own pace, while pursuing the legendary Champion's Coin to fulfill their journey. INAYAH Life After Gods is a 2D Metroidvania set in a lush post-apocalyptic world where nature has reclaimed ancient alien ruins. Playing as the outcast INAYAH, you are guided by your mentor spirit on a quest to find your lost tribe while navigating the complex politics of surviving clans. The experience centers on INAYAH's adaptive gauntlet, which transforms into blades, a flail, or fists. This versatile weapon is essential for defeating over 20 bosses and doubling as a traversal tool to unlock hidden paths. With a deep, branching skill tree and narrative choices that lead to multiple endings, players can truly personalize their journey through overgrown jungles and rusted subterranean wastes. Advent Neon is a high-speed pixel action platformer that seamlessly blends the blistering velocity of classic speedsters with the technical depth of a platform fighter. Players take control of Neon, a synthesoid powered by resonance, as they navigate the neon-soaked districts of Neopolis to recover their creator's remains. The gameplay is built around the philosophy of schmovement, offering incredibly fluid 8-way dashing, wall running, and time-freezing mechanics that reward players for dashing through danger with frame-perfect precision. Combat is equally expressive, featuring a full directional moveset with cancelable attacks that allow for creative, high-intensity combos. Nitrogen Omega is a tactical RPG that blends deep mech management with a spaghetti anime aesthetic, set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity clings to survival atop giant pillars. You command the mercenary crew aboard a mobile airship navigating an open-world wasteland to scavenge resources and complete high-stakes contracts. Combat centers on a unique timeline-based system, where you manage a single mech crewed by 4 specialized pilots, a driver, gunner, engineer, and operator whose individual actions must be synchronized to outmaneuver rogue AI forces. Between battles, the focus shifts to the interpersonal dynamics of your team. Pilots form friendships or rivalries through shared activities like cooking or training, which directly impact their performance and willingness to coordinate. Spirit X Strike is an intense 3D action adventure and spectacle fighter that puts players in the role of Carter, the formidable inheritor of the Spirit Fist, as he battles top warriors across a harsh post-apocalyptic wasteland. The game's core identity is defined by its deep, high-speed combat architecture, which intertwines 3 primary systems: Instant Counter for turning an enemy's aggression into an opening, Super Strike for delivering cinematic and health-restoring finishers, and the innovative Spirit Mimicry. This latter system allows players to store and chain specific move sequences, enabling them to assemble custom combos and execute complex air juggles with a level of freedom reminiscent of classic character action titles.
as soon as I arrived in town.
Slender Threads is a cinematic point-and-click thriller that follows Harvey Green, a traveling book salesman and aspiring writer who arrives in the eccentric seaside town of Villa Ventana, only to discover his recurring nightmares are beginning to manifest in the real world. As he witnesses a string of horrific preordained deaths, players must guide Harvey through high-stakes investigations to uncover the connection between these supernatural events and a mysterious woman named Lena. The gameplay emphasizes technical dialogue and inventory-based puzzle solving, all set against a striking visual backdrop that blends hand-drawn 2D art with 3D depth to create a diorama-like effect.
Whatever they want.
Steel Seed is a dark sci-fi stealth action adventure that follows Zoe, a survivor whose consciousness has been integrated into a nimble robotic body, and her versatile drone companion Kobe. The experience is defined by a heavy emphasis on tactical stealth and fluid, Uncharted-style parkour, allowing Zoe to wall run, grapple, and slide through massive industrial biomes while using Kobe to scan for threats, distract guards, or manipulate the environment from a distance. While Zoe is equipped with an energy blade for high-stakes combat, the gameplay encourages a strategic approach, utilizing 3 distinct skill trees and 40 upgrades to overcome formidable machine bosses and uncover the digital remnants of Zoe's father, who holds the key to humanity's future. The Knightling is a vibrant, open-world action-adventure that follows a nameless squire on a mission to find their legendary mentor, Sir Lionstone, who has vanished during a mysterious mission. Armed only with the hero's sentient, quip-filled magical shield named Magnus, players must explore the colorful kingdom of Klesea, navigating diverse biomes that range from bustling royal cities to corrupted landscapes. The gameplay centers on a unique shield-first philosophy, where your defensive tool doubles as your primary weapon, and a versatile traversal device, allowing you to block and parry incoming attacks before unleashing powerful combos. Beyond combat, the shield serves as a makeshift surfboard for high-speed sliding down hills and the glider for catching air currents, creating a fluid medieval parkour experience. Neon Inferno is a high-intensity hybrid of a 2D run-and-gun and a gallery shooter that plunges players into the neon-drenched ruins of New York City in 2055. Stepping into the shoes of elite assassins Angelo or Mariana, players fight to establish the dominance of a fledgling crime syndicate known as the Family, against the corrupt NYPD and rival criminal organizations. The gameplay's defining feature is its dual-plane combat, requiring you to simultaneously manage threats in both the foreground and the background while utilizing a precise bullet time mechanic to deflect specific projectiles back at your enemies. This core loop is expanded through explosive vehicle-based chases, unique weapon upgrades, and challenging multi-phase bosses, all rendered in a meticulously detailed 32-bit pixel art style. Wheel World is a vibrant, open-world racing adventure that celebrates the freedom and obsessive culture of cycling within a beautifully stylized, cel-shaded universe. Stepping into the shoes of Kat, a young cyclist chosen by ancient spirits, players must navigate the sprawling lands of Tramonto to recover stolen legendary bike parts and perform the Great Shift ritual to save the world from total collapse. Guided by a witty, floating skull spirit named Scully, the experience balances relaxing exploration with high-stakes competitive racing against quirky rival bike gangs and elite legends. The heart of the game lies in its expensive customization system, offering over 100 unique components that significantly impact handling, speed, and grip.
Goodnight Universe is an innovative first-person narrative adventure that puts players in the tiny yet powerful shoes of Isaac, a 6-month-old baby who possesses a fully developed adult consciousness and burgeoning psychic abilities. The gameplay is defined by its unique camera-as-controller mechanics, allowing players to use real-world eye tracking and head movements to manipulate objects, blink to trigger events, or tune in to the private thoughts of the adults around them. Balancing high-stakes sci-fi mystery with grounded, heart-wrenching domestic drama, the experience explores deep themes of human connection and the frustration of being a powerful mind trapped in a body that can only laugh, cry, or crawl.
And then, when you're ready, they will get you home.
Despelote is a semi-autobiographical slice-of-life adventure that captures the essence of childhood through the universal language of soccer. Set in the streets and parks of Quito, Ecuador, during the nation's historic first-ever World Cup qualification run in 2001, the game places you in the sneakers of 8-year-old Julian. The experience is built around a satisfyingly tactile, physics-based soccer ball that serves as your primary tool for interacting with the world. You can dribble, pass, and shoot it at anything from trash cans to unsuspecting neighbors, sparking playful mischief and organic vignettes. Visually, the game employs a striking, memory-like aesthetic, blending grainy, dithered 3D environments based on real-world photographs with expressive 2D hand-drawn characters.
A ver, por favor, pásame esa pelota para acá. Ya te advertí que no estés jugando.
Name's Kathy Rain. I run Rain
Kathy Rain 2, Soothsayer, is a dark and atmospheric point-and-click thriller that picks up 3 years after the events of the original, finding the sharp-tongued private investigator down on her luck and battling personal demons in the rain-slicked city of Custody. The narrative follows Kathy as she accepts a high-stakes contract to hunt down a methodical serial killer known as the Soothsayer, whose crimes are steeped in cryptic tarot symbolism and disturbing occult undertones. The gameplay evolves the classic adventure formula with a robust notebook system that requires players to actively cross-reference clues, research microfilms at the local library, and connect narrative threads to unlock new leads.
Changing bounty on their head. They say there's no such
The Chef Shift is a high-octane fusion of restaurant management and typing mechanics that transforms the frantic energy of a professional kitchen into a test of linguistic speed and precision. In this inventive title, every action, from sautéing ingredients and assembling dishes to fending off pesky rats with a revolver and navigating the story's dialogue, is executed entirely through your keyboard, making it a typing game in the truest sense. It manages to bridge the gap between a casual, cozy aesthetic and a surprisingly dark, soap opera-style narrative involving mafia families and stolen diamonds, all while maintaining a level of mechanical polish that has earned it an overwhelmingly positive reputation among its niche community. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo is a vibrant top-down yo-yo-vania that channels the nostalgic aesthetic of the Game Boy Advance era through its crisp pixel art and catchy high-energy soundtrack. You play as Pipit, a sassy young bat who finds himself in an unlikely partnership with his wealthy aunt after a group of rival crime lords traps her soul inside his prized yo-yo. This sentient toy becomes your primary tool for both combat and traversal, allowing you to master classic tricks like walk the dog to zip across water or wall ride to navigate the verticality of New Jolt City's industrial and urban districts. The gameplay emphasizes technical skill, featuring a unique upgrade contract system where a germophobic loan shark grants you powerful abilities in exchange for temporary debuffs until the debt is repaid. If you have other indie game that you feel is underrated, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.